Oh, okay. Did I stop recording it? No, I think I did it. I don't know. Now it says stop recording at the top. I hope I didn't mess this up. All right. Is it recording? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jane. I'm looking for the thumb up. Everyone's just staring like, what is she doing? And I swear, guys, I haven't even had anything really to drink right now. This is my first one, and I took one sip. Lightweight. No. So, what the heck was I saying? Yeah. So the All Access Challenge Pack, guys, is really the way to go because, I mean, literally people are getting it's like $6,000 worth of workout programs because instead of, I mean, if they were to go and purchase each program separately, that's what it would total to. And so now, and as I was talking to people, they were a little confused. So make sure you kind of explain it to people as you are, approaching them about this. So there's no more $40 quarterly fee. Before, you would have to pay $40 every quarter to access Beachbody On Demand, right? And then anytime a new program came out or a program that you didn't know that wasn't included in the library, you would have to purchase it first, get the DVDs, and then go online and, be able to access that, right? Now they're getting rid of all of that, so there's no more $40 quarterly fee, and it's that $199 fee that they pay, and then they get every single program that Beachbody's ever released, and then on top of that all, they'll get all the brand new programs that come out in 2017, so they don't have to purchase those anymore like we did in the past, and they'll get access to the cooking show, Fixate, they'll get access to all the nutrition guides, they're going to get a shaker cup, they're going to get the portion control containers to measure their food in, plus 1 whole month of Shakeology, literally for $199. So there'll be no more charges throughout the year, and it will be, their contract will be renewed again, we think, almost like 100% on this, for $99, like 1 year from the date that they sign up. So this is really going to help people, many more people, stay on Shakeology, stay committed to living healthy, fulfilling lives versus just one program of 21 days or 30 days or 60 days. Really, the mission of the company is to live healthy, fulfilling lives, not just for a 30-day period. So this is going to keep people in, in track with their health and fitness. If they get hurt, instead of getting all discouraged, oh my gosh, I just bought Cortiforce, I don't want to go out and spend more money now. Now they can log in to the on-demand library and they can pick out a brand new program that's going to be, less impact, like maybe Pilates, yoga, whatever they have that is going to meet their needs. So there's something for everyone, and it's awesome. I did the math, and for 7 workouts I've purchased, it was about $445. That doesn't include the containers or anything. Yeah, and it's so true, yeah, if they get the $160 challenge pack with a specific program, yeah, they're still going to have that quarterly fee. That's the thing. So it doesn't make any sense, guys, for anybody to buy a challenge pack at this point in the game, unless it's the All Access Challenge Pack. So that's all I've been getting people onto, because it just doesn't make any sense for someone to get the $160 challenge pack, because they're not going to have access to all that stuff, and it's not for the whole year. And then if they do want to keep, getting on demand, it's that quarterly fee. So nothing is cheaper than this. I mean, you can't get a personal trainer for a month for less than this. You can't go to a gym for less than this. And we have the best programs. We know we have what works. So this is the best time of year. People want to get started on their health and fitness. So definitely take advantage of that. Let's see here. The Health Bet starts on Monday. So all you have to do, it's through the Challenge Tracker app, and super simple. All you have to do is log that you drank your shake 5 days a week and log that you did your workout 3 days a week, and you're going to do that for a 1 month period. So it's a week by week, basis. And at the end of it, if you do that and you commit to that, they're going to give you a piece of the pot, which is almost up to $3 million. I forget the exact amount, but you're going to get a piece of it. So you're going to get some extra income here just for focusing on your health and fitness and staying committed to it, which we all should have no problem, since it's the beginning of a brand new year, right? Mastermind group. I am now, typically in the past, guys, what I was doing last year was I was running this mastermind group, and it wasn't like an extra group with a lot of information, just because the groups can get sometimes out of hand. But what it was is we would have a weekly call for a half an hour with the people who were changing 2 to 3 lives from the month prior and hitting Success Club, right? I was putting these people in this mastermind group, and we were having a call once a week, and we were really talking about, what was helping us, build our teams, have success, what was working, what wasn't working, how we could improve on things, and just really putting our heads together. And I really, really liked the way that it went. And I know a lot of coaches were saying, like, when are we going to do it again? I want it back. So since it's the start of a brand new year, that's why I've opened it up to anybody on the team. No one's going to twist your arm to be in it or go after you and say, get in this group. It's all up to you and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. But it's kicking off next week. Will be our first call. And so for this month, anybody can be in it. Starting in February, the people who have changed 2 to 3 lives and have hit Success Club this month will continue to stay in it. Which honestly, I see no problem, guys, since we have that All Access Challenge Pack. You only need to help 2 people get started on their health and fitness journey to lock in Success Club. And the last piece that I wanted to go over was I put up the schedule. I opened up again. Usually this is just for my personally sponsored coaches, but I've opened it up to the entire downline just because I really do want to be able to help everyone and anyone on this team, like especially like people who are like, I'm in it, I'm making it happen, I'm going after this. I want to be able to help everybody as much as I can. So I've opened up my schedule to do one-on-one calls, 30-minute one-on-one calls with anybody on the team. So again, you're not going to be chased down or hunted down. It's all up to you. But it's a really great opportunity to be able to meet one-on-one with me and face-to-face in a Zoom, talk about what your goals are for the month, how we can help get you there and what you're struggling with, how we can help you kind of overcome them, and then, help hold you accountable moving forward. So check it out. It's in the team page. Again, we're not going to hunt you down. It's up to you. It's your own business. All right. Does anybody have anything else to add to that long laundry list of items that I just went over? I feel so dehydrated from that. We're just getting this thing started. All right. So we're going into this, guys. So it's a brand new year, new goals, fresh, clean start. And what that means is this is the perfect time, right, guys, for all of us on the team to really have a vision for where you want this to take you in 2017, right? To really have a vision for where you're going with this. And the good thing is that starting today, guys, every single one of us, we are literally going to forget about what happened in the past. We're going to forget about what happened in 2016, right? And we're going to literally just appreciate that we are all here now, appreciate what we have now, and then get excited for what is coming next in 2017. Because this year can be anything that you want it to be, guys. The control, it's all up to you. And that's what's really exciting about this whole business opportunity, is that it is all you. And it's so awesome to see and really know that the sky is the limit with this. And I know it might scare people a lot. Sometimes that might scare you. But just remember that your goals, I know my faces, I can only just imagine what my faces look like because I don't look at you guys. So you can give me dirty looks or do whatever you want back there. I'm always staring at the camera. Totally. Anyways, so we want to start off the year, guys, by making a vision board. So every single one of us is going to create a vision board. And I'm actually going to be doing a vision board party, get together for, the local coaches. Probably, I think I'm going to try to do it. I'll post it in the page, but probably next weekend, maybe. And then, if you want to, we can do like a Zoom one, and you guys can Zoom in with us if you don't live in the area, right? So we'll do that. But I want you to think, like, as you're sitting down, really doing your vision board, before you even do it, like, get out paper and like take down notes and stuff, and really think about, what the heck do I even want to achieve this year? How do I really want the end of 2017 to look for me? Right? If you really weren't happy with the way 2016 ended, right? Learn from the things that kind of didn't go well and keep moving forward. Take that information to help drive you forward for 2017, to make it even better, to bring you even closer to what your ultimate goal is. And when you sit down to focus on this vision board, think about, what is your whole purpose for being here? Like, why are you here as a coach? It's not just here just to help people. That is a huge piece of it, but there's a deeper purpose to why you're all here and why you still keep showing up every single day and why you're on this call right now, right? On a Thursday night at 8:52. There's a deeper purpose and a deeper purpose for you and what you are meant for in your life than just, Beachbody coaching, right? It's not just that. So you got to think about those things. And really, what this whole vision board is going to be is it's going to be a visual representation of what your dreams are. And I know it sounds kind of corny, but it's true. It really is a visual representation of what your dreams are and then how you want your life to look. Like, if you could literally be living your life anyway with nothing holding you back, what would your life look like? And that's what this vision and the purpose of the vision board is to get that all out there. All right. So success in this business is going to look and be different for every single person on this call and every single person on this team. There's no right or wrong answer. It's literally all what you want it to be. So success is defined as pursuing a greater quality of life on your own terms, though. So it's not going to be, what you see me share in the team page, what's on my board. It's not going to be what you see your coach post and share or what your friend on the team is sharing. They're different and meaningful to every single person. And what you might see me put down or another coach on the team put down, that fills my cup. That might not fill your cup and get you motivated and get you excited. It has to be something that's going to light a fire inside you and motivate you, and something that you're going to be committed to and be committed enough to that no matter what happens in 2017, you will not let it stop you and get in the way. And that is the purpose of a vision board. All right. So just remember that, because I know sometimes when you come into the business, if you look around at other people and what they're doing, what they're writing, and you feel like that's what your goals need to be. And that is so far from the truth. It's got to be you. It's your journey for your life, and we're all here for different reasons. Some of them might overlap, but we're all here with a different purpose, and we're all unique in our own way. So you have to stay true to yourself when you are committing to what you want your 2017 to look like and end like. All right. I think it's more important to focus on how you want the year to end versus start out, because it's a lot easier to stay motivated at the beginning of the year and have that willpower, but willpower never lasts. It never lasts. It goes away. You have to have a deeper emotional connection to all of these goals that you're putting down on your vision board. So a lot of times when we sit down and we think about, what we want this year to look like, you hear like, oh, the sky's the limit. You could do whatever you want. People are like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't even know how to do that, right? You need to sit down and really think about like what it was like when you were a little kid. What were the things that you really loved doing when you were younger? What did you imagine yourself doing? Maybe different things that you hoped to do along the course of your life, and then maybe they got kind of pushed aside because your full-time job got in the way, or you had kids, or you got married, or you had to move, or all these different things. Like, you don't have enough, income maybe to do this other thing that you want to do. And you're going to want to think about those things. And those are the things that you're going to want to write down on your board. So like when I was little, I've always kind of had that instinct where I do love helping people. I've just like helping in general. I wanted to become a veterinarian because I just love helping, right? And I love animals. That didn't happen, obviously. But I went on to become a teacher because I always just wanted to have an impact on someone. I wanted to be a part of something that was rewarding. But then I also realized that I wanted to be able to live life on my own terms too. And I'm nowhere near where I want to be either, but that's what we're working towards, right? And it's getting there slowly but surely. So think about you and think about these things of when you were younger. Think about those things that, that you really wish that you could be. Like, I know someone who, she's not a coach or anything like that, but she has a full-time job working in corporate, and she loves interior designing. She's so good at it. And she loves like putting together parties for people. And anytime there's any kind of celebration or any party, she's like the Pinterest fanatic. She is like amazing. She has the decorations to a T. She's got all these little cute finishing touches. You know, when she repainted her entire inside of the house, from, you know, the accent table lamp to the different colors on the walls to the color of the carpet and the picture frame, it all went together so well because that's like her passion inside. But she's not doing it because she's has her full-time job. So we're lucky enough, guys, that we are part of this opportunity where we can use Beachbody coaching as a stepping stone that's going to allow us to get there and do those things, right? It's not just, it doesn't start and end with Beachbody, right? It is a stepping stone. It's another door opening that's going to lead you to something else. There's more to it than just this. All right. So think about that, right? It's just literally Beachbody coaching is just a stepping stone that's going to get you to where you want to be. It's a platform. It's like a launching pad, right? So when you sit down, it actually, no, we're going to do a little activity. Just close your eyes for a minute. I'm not going to look at you, so don't worry. Just close your eyes for a minute. And you're gonna have to do this again. And I recommend doing it like in a really quiet place when there's going to be no distractions for like a good like 15, 20 or so minutes. And really close your eyes and just really think about like what you would be doing every single day if you could live your life really doing what you wanted to do. Like if you could sit down and someone said to you, you know, I want you to write down what your day would look like if you could live it however you wanted to live. If you could be wherever you wanted to be with whoever you wanted to be with no strings attached and nobody holding you back at all. You know, what would that day look like? What would a typical day in the life of Kathy look like? What would you be doing every single day? You know, and really think about it. You know, and you're going to want to do that when you sit down to go create that vision board. I mean, it does sound so cheesy, but it really is. I mean, when you look at other people in the business who are having success, right? It doesn't happen overnight. It happened over time, but it all started because they had this vision, that they had this dream that people might have laughed at, that people might have said, you really think that's going to happen? You really think you're going to be able to do that? That doesn't really happen. That's, you know, that's very rare. It's very rare because only 10% of people actually do it and follow through with it. Make yourself that 10% of the people. Let yourself be that 10% of the population that doesn't let anybody else stop you, that goes after that dream life that you want, as crazy as it sounds to other people. That's the norm. What we do, what we're going after isn't the norm, right? It's very rare to be in this kind of situation where you can literally change others' lives and use this kind of an opportunity to be able to create this literally crazy, ridiculous life that most people will not be able to live. What's it called? Craffle? Chalene Johnson says Craffle. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly. And if you don't listen to Chalene Johnson, you got to listen to her. She's amazing. And that's what it's true. So think about, you know, what is unique to you? Every single person on this call right now has something that they're like extremely talented at. I mean, I can name off a couple things right now, you know, like I'm horrible at graphic design and all that stuff. And there's so many people on this call right now that are so talented that they can whip up a picture and know the colors and I'm sitting over here and pick monkey trying, and I'm like, I can't deal with this. It's just not my thing. That's not what I am. That's not what I excel at. And you got to use those to your advantage. So what is unique to you? And how do you define success? Not, you know, what does my coach want me to achieve? Or, you know, oh, I should do what my coach is doing or what my friend on the team is doing. No, what does success look like to you? And then you're going to get a poster board and you're going to put it at the top, Kathy Reuter's 2017 vision board in huge letters. And now this is where you're going to want to be really specific and careful with, because as simple as it sounds right now, this is where most people go wrong. First of all, number one, most people never make a vision board. They kind of have it in their head, like what they want to accomplish with this long term, and maybe some short term things thrown in there, but they never actually really sit down and put a lot of time and effort into designing their life to be the way that they really want it to be over time. They just kind of like throw some random stuff up there. So you definitely don't want to do that. So you're going to get the poster board and you're going to sit down. You're going to do that activity where you close your eyes in peace and quiet, probably if you have kids when they go to bed, okay, because it's hard to concentrate when they're around. And you're going to just let yourself be you. And you just start taking notes, right? Just start writing it all down. Any thought that comes to your mind, let nothing hold you back. You're going to get it all out there. And when you start to write down not small, but when you start to write down these goals, this is where it's going to really be the key determining factor between if you do achieve some of them or not. And it's totally fine, guys, if you don't achieve your goals. I achieved like 2 goals on my goal board for 2016. It's not a big deal, right? I'm moving forward. This thing is set sail. It doesn't matter, right? You're not meant to achieve all of those goals in the time frame. What matters is that you are putting in the right actions every single day that's going to get you there. That's it. And if you can look back and you say, I did everything that I possibly could have. I literally did everything. I couldn't have worked any harder. I couldn't have done anything different. This is where I'm meant to be. This is how I came out. Then that is what is meant to be and where you are meant to be in terms of your goals and in the business and in life. And then you move forward from there. And you're going to write down these goals and you're not going to be wishy-washy with your words, because what I found is that if you say things like, oh, I want to be a Success Club All-Star, or I really want to become a premier coach in 2017, or I really hope to become an elite team, or, you know, all these things, the wishy-washy words, as soon as you write those down or even say them, it's not going to happen. You have to sit down there and with that confidence, and even though you are so far away from some of these goals you're going to write down, you need to write them down with confidence. You know, I am an elite coach. I am going to pay off this student loans in 2017, right? You use I am or I will, because it means that it's happening, okay? And you're going to be really specific with it. And you're going to put big goals down there, and they should be so big that you might be like, that it actually makes you a little bit nervous when you read them out loud. It might make you even a little nervous to show somebody else. That means that's good. You want to have some of those goals on there, right? So big, scary goals need to be written down on this board, because goals are not meant to scare you. They're meant to drive you. They're meant to drive you every single day so that when you sit down to work, you are motivated and driven to work towards that goal no matter what. Yeah, you might not work as hard on certain days because life happens, but you never stop and you never give up. And you're going to write it down, and then literally you are going to say it. You're going to look at it every single day. So what I do, guys, is I kind of do a bunch of different things. First of all, I have it on my screensaver. I have my vision board for 2016 on my screensaver on my phone. I have it on my screensaver on every computer that I go on. So no matter when I log on, I'm looking at it all the time. And then you have the poster board too, so that you're looking at it, that visual representation. And you're constantly, every single day, you're going to look at that board. You're going to read those things out loud that you wrote down. And you're going to say it, and you're going to hear it, and you're going to repeat it, and you're going to do it every single day no matter what. And you know what? If you do that, naturally, the behaviors and the actions that you take every day are going to automatically shift you more towards to do the work that you're going to need to do to get you closer to that goal. Versus if you don't have any goals written down, or you're wishy-washy with your wording in it, then it already has sent a signal to your brain that tells you to tiptoe around that goal. And naturally, you will be more inclined to kind of gravitate further away from it. So that is a key piece to it, is actually having those things written down. I am, I will, has to be concrete and specific. And say it every single day and have it in a place where you're going to see it. You don't want it buried in the back of your notebook, and then all of a sudden, 3 months from now, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember when I was on that call and I was so fired up and my goals are in the back of this book. I got to get back on track. No, you want to have them up front and in your face, so that if you start to get off track, you will look at that and be like, wait a minute, what am I doing? This isn't the right thing I need to do right now. Like, for example, if you know what every coach in this company is doing, what's going on in their life, or if you know what every top coach is doing, then you are not doing the right things to bring you closer to where you need to be. And you're wasting your time. All right? So you want to stay away from those kinds of activities. All right. So when you do your vision board too, guys, it's good to have these big, scary goals, right? That seem like, oh my gosh, how could I ever do that, right? Like you kind of want to ask yourself that. Is this possible? You want to kind of have that feeling that like, I don't know, like this might be a little too big, but you also do want to have some short-term goals on there as well too, because you don't want to have so many big goals that as you're going through, putting in the work every day, you're not hitting anything, and then you can start to get discouraged, and nothing feels better, right, than when you hit like goals along the way where you're like, check, I did it. So some really, short-term measurable goals that you could do, 30-day goals, 60-day goals, things like that. So you could say something like, I will read one personal development book every single month. That's something that you can measure. That's something that you can keep track of very easily, right? You choose to, pick up a book and do the 10 or 15 minutes of reading every day, or maybe you listen on Audible, whatever it is, but you can measure that. You can start today, and at the end of January, be done with one and be like, check, I just read one book this month. Now I'm just going to do that every single month. You can do that. You can choose to commit to a workout program. 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, core to force. That's something that's measurable that you can say, all right, I started it, I committed to it, I finished it, check, right? So you want to make sure that you're mixing in short-term goals with your big dream too, because it's good to have that big ultimate goal, right, for the end of 2017, but you want to be able to celebrate those other victories along the way, because that just builds your confidence and it helps you keep that momentum going. All right. And ask yourself every single time when you sit down, do you have a question? Does someone have a question? Oh, I thought I saw Amy's hand go flying up. And just ask yourself every single day when you sit down to do work on this business, on your business, because every single one of us on this call right now is our own CEO. This is our own business. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now bringing me closer to my ultimate goal? Look at that vision board. Look at those goals you've written down, say them, and then look at what you're currently doing at that moment. And honestly ask yourself, is this going to bring me closer to any of those goals? If it's not, then it's not a big deal. You just need to go back and kind of reassess and kind of tweak what you're doing a little bit, right? If it is, then you're just going to keep doing it. You're going to keep doing it. And make sure that when you make your goals too, that you have some kind of emotional connection to it. It's got to be something that you have an emotional connection to, because, life gets in the way, guys. There's going to be stuff that's going to happen. There's going to be a storm coming in. There could be sickness, death, all kinds of things can happen, right? It doesn't matter. You need to have such a strong purpose in this that no matter what happens, you might get kind of thrown off track a little bit, but you're never going to stop. You're never going to give up totally and throw in the towel. You might get a little off track, but that's it. You're going to pick your head back up and you're going to keep moving forward again, right? Because you believe in yourself and you guys are amazing and you believe in what this can do for you and your family, and it's that important. And be that 10% that don't give up. Most people will listen to this call, and I'll post the replay in the team page. And most coaches won't do this, right? It's okay. Be the 10% who's going to. That's all you got to do. I remember Keith Callahan, and I always use him as an example. He's in our upline, so successful, so inspirational. He's just an amazing person, and I really look up to him. And I remember him saying on the very first day that I became a coach, when I was on a call with him, was that he said, most people are not going to do these things. This business is so simple. Everything is given to you, but it's just as easy to do it as it is not to do it. And most people won't do it. But the people who do it will live amazing lives and change so many others along the way. Be the one who's going to show up no matter what. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm going to be the one who shows up no matter what. And I'll be here today, 3 years, 5 years. I'm going to be here forever doing this. I will never stop. I don't care if I reach my ultimate goal. I'm going to keep reassessing, keep giving back, keep helping others, and I will be here forever. I'm going nowhere. So I hope that you guys are on board too. And then also too, guys, like I said, I know life can get in the way. Things can get hard too, but make sure that it's hard sometimes, but I found myself doing this last year, like towards the end of it especially, because you can get discouraged, right, when things don't go your way, or they don't go as planned or as you had hoped, right? And it would be easy to sit there and be really discouraged and get down about it and kind of get stuck in your tracks. But it's so important to make sure that you give yourself time to really just be thankful and have that gratitude, right? And so, like when I was hitting roadblocks this year, you know, and I wasn't going where I thought I was going to be, and you know what I mean, you don't hit all your goals. It's just normal. We're only human. I found myself just saying, you know, look how far I've come. So you always have to say that to yourself, no matter what has happened. Look how far I've come. Like we're so thankful to all be here and be healthy and be alive and be given this opportunity that literally changes lives, and not with some quick fix or some gimmick or some tea or some patch. Legit stuff. And being a coach on the team is like the key piece to that puzzle for people reaching their goals. That like what you do literally directly affects somebody else's outcome. And that's pretty special, and that's pretty cool. So make sure to give yourself that time to sit back, take it all in, and just always just have that little bit of that gratitude and that thankfulness, right, for this. All right. Let me see here. I think I have a quote. Oh, one last little piece here too. Be the leader for your team, even if you only have one active coach. Be the leader. Act as though you're already an elite team. Act as if you are already a top coach. And by top coach, I'm not meaning like top 10 or top 1, just a top coach, right? Lead by example. Just keep showing up, keep leading the way. When you do your vision board, right, and you do your goal board, share it with your team. Let them know about it. Talk to them. Inspire them. Be there up front and center all the time, no matter what. Be that leader. Just take that step, even when others don't. It's kind of like when I'm watching the Coach Basics, right? You notice like a lot of people won't participate. It's because they're all waiting for somebody else to do it, right? It's the same thing with this. And with your team, you got to be the one. Even if you're week 1 of a coach, show up there, be up front and center, right? And wait, Kristen just said a good quote here. Like she heard from Summit, you can quit today, but you cannot quit tomorrow. Quitting is not an option on this team, guys. All right? I will not let you quit. I know where you all live. I will come to your house. Right? This team is Team Forever Strong for a reason. It wasn't just some thing that I pulled up that sounded cute. It was because this team is a team of people that they make it happen no matter what. They make it happen no matter what. They don't stop. They may not get to where they want to be as fast as they want to go, but they're going to get there because they're not going to stop and they're not going to give up. And that's all of you guys. Really, that is literally all of you guys. And so, with that being said, I just wanted to take a minute here too and end the call by literally, I just got the official word from corporate, and it's all because of you guys that our team, Team Forever Strong, has finished 2 years in a row now as a top elite team in the company, which is amazing, and it's because of all of you guys. Nothing happens in this business without your team. You can't do anything alone. And because you guys work so hard to inspire people every single day and to keep leading by example and to keep helping people, and you're passionate about it, that is what teamwork does. And I can't wait, guys, to see how many other elite teams or premier teams that we have at the end of 2017. And that in 1 year, guys, so much can happen with you and your team. And if you listen to Kelsey's call that she did for us, she is a great example that she started 2016, not even as a diamond coach. And her team literally just got the word that they ended as a 5-star diamond elite team in 1 year. That much can change. And so I am really pumped, guys, to see what you guys do, what your teams do, and how many lives we change along the way. So it's amazing. Did anybody bring a drink? Cheers to you guys. I love you guys. Seriously, you're like my second family, and I'm seriously just so excited to be on this journey with you guys and to see where it takes you over the next year. And I am going to be sharing with you guys my vision board. I'll post it up in the team page. I hope that you guys will share yours, and then I also will post when we're going to be doing our vision board craft, and I'll also put a Zoom link out for that too, so those who don't live in the area can be part of it as well. So congratulations, guys. Let's kick this year off strong. Let's go out there and change lives. The past is in the past. This is your year. This is your year, and it can be anything that you want it to be. And I believe in every single one of you, and you guys are all great, and you're special, and you deserve the best. And this is like my quote, don't settle for the good when you deserve the best life. I truly believe that. Don't ever settle for the good. You deserve the best, no matter where you are. And I know that you're capable of doing it, and I'll be right here by your side the whole way through. So hope you guys had an awesome night, and thanks for being here, and I am super excited for 2017. All right, bye, guys.